Day, everyone. Today, our Pecha Kucha topic is on working at home versus working from office. Here are some of the points me and my friend will be sharing with you, so stay tuned. So, many of you may not know this, but throughout the entire pandemic, I had to go to work every day from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. to manage all the COVID-19 samples sent to the lab. Hi, my name is Helena Hema and I'd give anything to work from home. Here's how I imagine working. I have a total of 5 dogs at home, and it breaks my heart every time I have to go to work, leaving them alone the whole day. By staying at home, I'd be able to do anything I want, sit in any kind of environment that I like. I can sit on the floor, I can sit on the table, and the best. Ever wonder why, even now, people love staying at home? Just look at this. Who would want to be stuck and crawl in a jam like this every day to work? This even enabled people to save money because they didn't have to pump petrol nor pay toll. And on top of that, they didn't even have to spend money on food. Well, guess what? I didn't have to spend money on food either. Many of us who were working throughout the pandemic didn't have to buy food because there were many good Samaritans giving the hospital staff free food. Working from home comes with many privileges, but none of it could beat this. Families were able to be with their children, play with them, and watch them grow during this time of pandemic. If you recall, my first picture showed what I had to wear every day at work. It wasn't easy, it was stuffy and hot, and I would sweat all day. If I had the chance to work from home, this is exactly how I would want to dress to feel comfortable. Some might say working from home can be extremely boring. Being stuck in between the four walls of your own home, wow. Well, I can only imagine how that must feel. And having to experience slow internet services, unable to complete work at home, which then causes working hours to extend, it must be it must have been very tough. I guess there are pros and cons to working from home too. Most important of it all, what's needed the most is enough rest and sleep. I hope whether you work from home or work from office, you would have had enough rest and sleep to give your body enough energy. That's all from me. Thank you. Here's my
I prefer working at office is better than working at home because at home there is no second monitor. Dual monitors give you a better enhanced working experience. At home, you only have to work with one monitor which can give you a problem while doing online presentations and online meetings. Lack of willpower also a common issues occur if you work at home. Low motivation can be a common symptoms of depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues also. You can practice self-help and self-care as much as you can, but there is nobody help you to overcome a problem. Less space time with co-workers if you work at home. To be credited with passive face time, you need only be observed at work. No information is required about what are you doing and how well are you doing it. Supervisors might evaluate them differently because of difference in their passive face times. Working at home definitely decreased productivity. As a result, productivity may have gone down due to increased distractions and communication costs. These include the time spent on coordination activities and meetings both within and outside of companies. There is reductions in number of production. How long you gonna sit at the same place in the name of working at home? It will increase isolation. If you're already feeling lonely as a remote worker, feeling of isolation could increase if you are running up against miscommunications and misunderstanding. It also increase stress in your life. You always get delay response if you're working at home. If you want to know something urgently but you are working from home, this is where the problem started. Always waiting too long for a reply to the emails and messages from your bosses and supervisors. If you're working at the workplace, you no need to worry about anything. If you want to answer, you directly go and get your answer immediately. Electronic miscommunication is one of the main factors. Without face-to-face contact, it can be pretty hard to stay in touch and catch up with each other. So it should come as no surprise that a survey from Buffett showed that collaboration and communication is the major challenge for employees when it's come to working from home. There is a risk of overworking. Too much of work can be damaging to your mental and physical health. You are more likely to suffer from adverse health problems. Being overworked can mean many people forget or simply do not have time to probably eat or probably drink. Lots of distraction if you work at home. Cell phones are another top distractions when you work from home. You may innocently pick up your cell phone to check on message you receive and get stuck into look at social media posts. No matter how much you love your family, there is no denying their ability to distract you from work. To conclude, the COVID-19 upheaval forced the world to change the way people work and ignited the debate on whether working from home is better than office. If you ask me, I prefer working at office is better for me because it suits me well. Thank you so much. This is the time to end up my speech.